And Astralis, like, you know, yeah, they've kept it 5-on-5, but they are the walking wounded right now. They get out in towards top mid. NaVi start this early rotation. Simple, the man to try and hold down the fort, and he gets brought down at just 1 point of health, finished off by Zipnix. And all the kills right now coming up in favor of Astralis to locking down this flank. So this should make it very tricky, but uh-oh, it's down to the 2-on-2. And now Device, who was lit up earlier on, has to try and hold his ground up in the graveyard. He gets toppled. Zipnix now 1v2 down in the pit, but we know this man knows a thing or two about clutching, and he gets him off the bomb. Astralis take themselves the pistol round, and it's 3 kills from Zipnix to get them there.
Perfecto's going to begin a rotation. That's a bad timing. Astralis run through the smoke. Simple misses a shot, and Dupree's got an opening kill. Astralis are all over the A site, but Electronic in the pit firing off, and all cylinders burns in the Molotov. Perfecto able to hold his own on A as well, dropping the bomb with just 20 seconds left. And Device, he began his long route back from B. He's got to do even more now in the 1-on-3.
Yeah, Temple, it's Flamey wins that every day of the week. So NaVi gonna get their first CT side round on the board nice and early.
У тебя есть желание выбить крутые скины и иметь в инвентаре реально крутой дроп? Залетай на Force Drop. Это сайт, на котором выпадают топовые скины. На сайте существует апгрейд скинов, в котором ты можешь апнуть свой скин на более крутой. Также Force Drop подарит тебе крутые бонусы, которые ты можешь получать ежедневно. А если вы хотите проверить с другом, кому из вас везет больше, тогда без проблем залетайте в раздел сражений. Промокод DOCENT дает тебе 25% при пополнении баланса. Ссылочка в описании.
Boomich relegated down to an SMG and Electronic on the FAMAS. Perfecto, one of the players who did hold forward a decent weapon from the last round, gets dropped almost immediately. My goodness, this A-bomb site has just been torn apart. Electronic's gone, and it's a save for NaVi. And perhaps most upsettingly, this is going to be the one of the two like worst invested players trying to hold on to an MP9. You can see Boomich is just going to have to sit here in the library. Maybe he goes further forward. If he's able to get a gun, yeah, that's perfect. He can run with that now. That's an AK out of the round. He's going to take that all day long. That is so much better than what NaVi were about to head out of it with. So Astralis, 4-1, fast A play.
Waiting for his timing, waiting for his opportunity to strike, and he will, taking down Dupree in the middle.
And so this is where for NaVi, you're hoping that the first round they get on the board is the first of many. And this is normally the case here when you get into this spot on the CT side. Simple might just be the man to make all the difference. He is trapped though. He is stuck here. And Glaive will get that trade at the very, very least.
And yeah, that's going to happen. Device is hitting B fast, but Boomich is on a boost. They've seen nothing, no one, nowhere. Boomich drops 1. Zipnix going through the Molotov and burning to 20. He's got to stick this plant. Astralis would love the money. They've got plenty, but who's going to turn down more?
The hit there to follow. Zipex hitting an amazing shot on the Flamey, and well, that's just going to be about it for the Astralis camp after getting the bomb down. Can't successfully defend it, and that does mean a second round here for NaVi.
Astralis, are they going to be ready for this? Simple takes down 1. Dupree, first man in, but Simple beats him on the trigger. Perfecto tries to extend further forward and does bite off a little more than he can chew.
But this AWP out, already finding success, is putting a little bit of a tailspin here on Astralis. Make him a little bit weary about going into the A site, and as you can tell, it's going to be Boomich on a fast flank right here, getting all the information, dropping the bomb, and just leaving Device up to 5 HP. 1 mouse click.
It's a close choke point being covered by the man on the site. It is Electronic, should have the drop, and there it is. Free AWP as well for NaVi if they want to double up on this CT side. That, of course, prohibits your opponent from picking those guns up, and we know how much better they are on the CT side for holding angles, laying down, you know, huge spray downs on multiplayers, pushing positions.
Closing few rounds, that's when we see it brought in. But Astralis, it has been pretty strict to the rule. Another A play now. Simple, once again, comes in with an AWP kill. He is so annoying, and there's a gap in this smoke for him to work with. That is a disaster for Astralis. Magisk does come in with the kill onto Simple, though. And that's now the AWP off the angle. Electronic trying to hold himself in this smoke down in the pit, but he gets dropped, and this round has been swept under the rug. It all falls onto Flamey now to try and clean up the remaining 3, but he's brought it down to just these 2. The bomb is up on the balcony. That is a disaster for Astralis. Glaives had to go all the way round up into the apartments to grab it, but that kind of works in his favor. Simple had the mid spawn. This might be the round where he gives it a go. And yeah, he's going to hold for the cross, and there's the first kill found. Simple besting Device. Will they be ready for this?
No, he's there again. Flamey with a flashbang even to set him up, and there's another man on the sandbags as they come out of the apartments. 3 Ts here, and so many defensive players. Perfecto's dropped the bomb. Simple gets 1 from the sidelines, and he'll even finish off with 4. NaVi getting their 4th round on the board, and it's a Simple show, ladies and gentlemen. We were waiting for it. Simple, he wants to force fights. He wants to get aggressive towards middle. Device isn't looking there, and Simple gets a shot. There should be a trade, but they have nades out in their hands, and Simple doubles it. It is a slaughter for NaVi. Blink and you miss it. 5 kills, no deaths, and Astralis get absolutely thrown out of the water. Of course, if this ends in a B-side execute, this is a round done, and this is the half likely going in favor of Astralis, but Flamey with a crucial kill, getting 1 in B is going to send Astralis right back to A.
Now, we did identify him as a player to watch. Now would certainly be the time to do it. Can he, though? Finds 1, looks a second, finds it with ease as well. Zipex is there to take him out with a MAC-10. And we're going to see Zipex and Glaive go to town here on this B bomb site with a plant. 2v2, Perfecto and Electronic. Not gone well so far, just Electronic. Trying to retake from CT spawn. Walking in slowly, patiently. Checks the right obstruction, but he's not going to be quick enough. It's going to be Astralis. They put a 10th one on the board to the 5 of NaVi.
And there it is. Grenade should be going in now, and that might do significant damage. There it is. Electronic is gone from the round. He had utility. He was the man supposed to be setting up this play, but it's not going to happen. It's got to be on Simple's back as he looks to get entries into this B site.
Yeah, desperately trying to deal with Zipnix back in CT spawn. Zipnix has done a great job of dodging danger. Eventually, though, it comes to him. Somehow he wins both of those fights. And Zipnix has made this round more than doable for Astralis. It is a masterclass. Flamey now, 1v4, has to try and do it all from back here at Banana. Wow. And Device just swings wide, taps him out of the server. Pistol round goes the way of Astralis. They're going to go 11-5 up.
Dupree can get bashing off that smoke. Simple's actually gone down, trying to take a fight towards the pit with a Krieg. The gun will be given over to Boomish instead. Zipix getting tagged on B. NaVi might bail and run back towards his B site. It's seemingly more successful for them right now. And the P90 on the other side is not going to miss a beat. Dupree with 3, shuts it down, gets a Krieg upgrade as well. And you don't want to put them in the hands of Astralis, because look what they'll do to you. 12 rounds
of Banana, and this has forced NaVi to have to commit to this A play. That's where 3 players sit for Astralis right now. Dupree gonna find some chance damage in through the smoke. Device, don't know how that doesn't hit. That looked dead on.
It did 10 damage.
Wow, Perfecto is, or Simple rather, is wearing some very heavy body armor. There's the second time being a charm for Device. He's getting pressured from seemingly all sides, and Simple does get it down to the 1v1. Fakes the bomb plant, but Zipnix is already on the angle, and Astralis take a 14th. They send NaVi packing. Very little money now for NaVi moving into this round.
Dear, oh dear, quite the performance from the Danes. Can they keep it up? Can they shut down NaVi without a single T-side round? They're trying. It's a fast B play. They're going to get mowed down. The Molotov finds 1. Boomic getting caught in the air. Glaive finds him and the bomb as well. It is absolute pandemonium right now as Astralis sitting at 4-on-2. The bomb, irretrievable for Simple. He's going to have to hit some headshots. He's going to realize that this top mid position is clear. Are they ready for Flamey? Dupree certainly is, and this leaves Simple in the hot seat. You've got to get past Glaive if you want Domain on the B site. And Simple, is he up for the challenge? Doesn't know that a man is here. Has cleared out CT, so he's slowly but surely whittling. Oh, he saw him. He knows now. Simple has an inkling. Glaive trying to play it round the box. And oh dear, Glaive's just wasting time. Glaive's dealing with this perfectly. And Simple, there was no time left, even with getting that kill. 5 seconds on the clock. Magisk decides to play over towards long side and actually take the fight to NaVi. Now 3 players try and come his way, and he's cut them all down. Magisk has made this round his own. NaVi had everyone here. Even gets the dink onto Electronic to try and make something of this round with 6 seconds left. There's no time. The bomb is dropped, and Astralis take this first map. They go 1-0 up. They 16-5 NaVi. It's revenge for Katowice. 2 outside long. 2 up Cat, Astralis. They've read the situation well. Look at this B rotate. They're all shuffling out of B and moving towards middle. This allows A rotations to come through faster, but Zipex gets smoked off down in CT spawn. Glaive has to hold his own on his own, but Device is coming in for support, and he's got a quick tap. Simple with the trade. The P250, so good as we know. Glaive trying to stall this fight for as long as he physically can, but Simple is closing in on his prey. Glaive Really playing with his food, and he will finish the job. Flamey now last alive, trying to stick the bomb. He won't get jump shot, but he also won't be able to close this out. Magis coming in on the wrap, and Astralis finding a pistol.
A well-placed Molotov from Glaive, who'd been holding onto it for a while. Now coupled with this smoke from Xyp9x, that could seal NaVi's fate. Astralis have done such a good job of holding onto this utility. And Glaive, he waits in the smoke. Oh dear, they haven't checked it. The flashes are good and he's fully blind, so only is able to get one. But it's still a man advantage now for Astralis. Device scouts down Boomich. 10 seconds on this clock and NaVi are trapped. They're stuck. They can't get into the site. This might be a save, but this is not how you want to be saving Simple. Oh, he gets shut down and only Flamey left over towards the long doors.
Simple, certainly looking to build upon his 2 kills. That's a third. Dupree dead in the middle. Tries to peek through with a grenade. Electronic responded onto by Device. Glaive pushed back by the molly, but he does spot a player on the catwalk.
Out there, that's Flamey at the blue bin. Glaive's going to be that first line of contact. It's going to go the way of in the form of Perfecto there towards lower to maybe catch off a rotation. Xyp9x goes for a peek. Now that's going to be a scary one. The op brings out, but Flamey on the charge.
The CT side, will they give it up or will they be able to hold down the line? Just fighting middle, drop by Perfecto on the flank, and now it is just Device up on cap. Might even just consider getting out of this one and keeping the AWP for the next.
Have a cool spot here in amongst the mollies. And well, they know he's at Goose. They mollied it. They mollied the site. There shouldn't be anyone here, so they don't even bother checking it. And that's Perfecto running to his demise. It's only one. Glaive still here on the pit. But the bomb typed on in. The numbers go down. And now we're into this 4-on-4.
Yeah, Glaive is just waiting for his team to set up for the retake. Boomich is going to force a fight, though, trading after Electronic has dropped. Simple with the AWP, and the post-plant is even more lethal than before, and Boomich dinked down to 10. But maybe he should be. He's coming in on this wraparound. Flamey baiting, trying to force a shot. He's done that, and there's the round and the kill coming through as well. Dupree loses the AWP.
And that's the thing, Astralis, they made it pretty clear with the upper tunnels push that they're now looking for a remedy to this NaVi problem. And so NaVi are trying to plan ahead by keeping a man at the long doors, anticipating that in one of these rounds soon there's going to be a flank.
He doesn't know if that's actual information or info that Device wants him to hear. He'll drop one in, and Device will take him down. Good spot, good pick, and Xyp9x drops on the site. Device has to make up for it, and he does. Simple falling into the CT spawn. Quick kill onto Glaive. There's a chance, but a no chance as Device does not miss that shot. You know, he's just a great player individually, and I think that's why Astralis wanted him on their side. He can fill anyone's shoes, which is all the pressure, I guess. Oh, nice.
Man, this is rough. But yeah, it always felt like with S-Tag, in the early iterations, especially of that heroic squad, is he was like always bought in to just be these roles to a, not necessarily like a top level, but to a damn good level. And if one team could draw on that, and they haven't been able to find anything for Astralis.
Oh. And he might want to phone home after this one.
Ooh, does manage to hold on to the AWP. This man,
yeah, no,
not good for anymore. Simple does cut him down. NaVi 6-5 now here on Dust 2.
Especially with all those saves, sometimes 2 kills can win you the round, and Simple, maybe 1 kill in his case. He's found Device, and he wants to double up. What on earth? It hits the arm.
Nah, that's...
maybe the backpack, something like that, the models.
Valve, we got to take a look at that one. This round only has 1 kill to his name. Should have been 2. We all know it. We all saw it. But Electronic at least keeps this one even further in the advantage of NaVi.
That smoke is great. Simple just threw it from the T-spawn as well. Denies Glaive the info for lower. That being said, he's making the best of a bad situation, pushing up the catwalk, and no one is ready for it. He's running. This is dangerous. There's a teammate, an enemy in T-spawn, but no gun out. Perfecto reacts in time, and Glaive whiffs a spray. Waiting around the wings. Electronic is coming out of spawn as well. Dupree should have the drop on this one, surely. There's one. Knows there's a second, but he is going to get traded. Big frag for Electronic. Magis now with a deagle. Has to step up on his own, but he runs out of ammo after just 1.5. Simple with a trade.
And that's given up that there's a man down here at CT, but close mid. Magis deals with one before the trade comes in. Device gets dealt with. It's very back and forth down in middle. This is going to split the defense of Astralis up. They try and take catwalk in response. Dupree, that fight meant everything. And Simple, I don't know how he's done it, but he has done it. A scout does remove Electronic. The ball is rolling, but can they keep this momentum up? Xyp9x gets across. Simple still on the catwalk. They know that he's here. The bomb is planted for him. This should be an unwinnable round for Astralis. They tap the bomb. They bait the peak, but Perfecto holds his own. And it's a 10-5 half for NaVi. They storm ahead in the latter stages of this first half, looking good to take us the distance. Doesn't deliver a kill, but it's a bit of chip damage onto Dupree. They do get into the site. The bomb plant can be found. It's Simple on his first peek on in to actually force some of these fights in their favor. And that is going to help so much. Flamey removing Dupree. Leaves NaVi in a 5-on-4. They now try and close the distance. Smokes have been thrown in by Astralis, but it's not helping them.
Ooh.
Glaive's got to do a hell of a lot here, and he's getting pressured from all angles. Magisk is dropped, and NaVi, they only lose one man in that 5v5 retake. And Simple over here in the A-bomb site. Astralis, not the duo they want to go running into. They're not going to be able to avoid them. Instead, they got to tackle it head on. And Magisk will take the head off of Electronic. Now Simple at the back of the site taps down the first man in. And they don't actually respond immediately. It's Zipnik's there to deal with Simple. Boomich up through the ramp. They're not ready for a third man. And Boomich sends them all packing. A 12th round on the board for NaVi. And it's big Boomich there with a big play.
It's all about the players inside of B holding their own. Flamey has to be careful with these mid peaks. You know how dangerous they are. Astralis are going to be watching, and he gets dinked on the first fight, not even looking for a kill, and he's out of the round for now. Perfecto has got to stand the test of time. Flamey going 1-for-1. Do they check it? Yes, they do. Flying through the air. Zipnix and Perfecto, a perfect spray to find damage, not kills, only one.
Oh, Boomich. Oh, the Magisk did just check, but a second too soon, and Boomich lays waste to him. Glaive and Dupree low on HP and now a 1v3. The man on our screen has to try and do it all. Half the timer ticked off this bomb. Dupree does deal with the first man in. And now trying to isolate these fights. Dupree, a second, just Simple left to beat. And while he does get the kill, I don't know if there's time. This is going to be so down to the wire.
He's got it.
Oh, they do get the round. Simple in the 1v1, gets the frag. Nice little jump peek for info there from Boomich. Spots the players at long, and now the game plan of Astralis is all too clear to the NaVi side. Boomich spamming this smoke, gets away with one kill and a bit of damage spread onto everyone else. Glaive trying to come in for this late lurk, and he does deal with Electronic there. He wasn't quite able to get the drop on the catwalk. A lot of responsibility on his shoulders, and he will look to answer the call. It's getting close. Glaive finally finished off, and now Zipnix 1v2, but we know this man can hold his own in the clutch. Does manage to deal with Perfecto, and now just Flamey to find the time ticking away from Flamey. Zipnix might be about to add another clutch to the tally, and indeed he does. 7 rounds on the board for Astralis.
Is the next for Astralis. Once they get double, that's when you really got to start worrying. Flamey gets legged on the cross, and Boomich sprays down 2 massive kills from Boomich as he backs off here, keeping the advantage for NaVi. They bought utility around this buy somewhat.
There's a little gap now for Simple to exploit, and this is not a man you want to go giving room to. The round is now in Simple's hands, and there's 1 to his name. He's going to hold off on the repeat. Glaive is locking down the angle, so he's made the right decision, toying with them. Just keeping this in the back of Astralis' minds might be enough. Dupree dealt with on the car. Glaive left alone, and Simple comes in with the long wrap to solidify map point for NaVi. And when you do just so happen to have the best player in the world on your team, you know, those big performances can come pretty frequently.
Maybe even from Perfecto as well. Yeah, he's dropped 2 outside of long. Boomich just come in for support. Perfecto stalling, doesn't need to recommit. Glaive's been tagged, and Boomich can make next contact. He finishes the job. Not like this, Astralis. This was an eco for NaVi with saved weapons. They might make it a reality. Only device left up. He's not got the bomb, but neither did NaVi. He doesn't have his life either. NaVi shut him down in the middle. 16 rounds to 10. It gets close. Astralis claw the comeback, but it wasn't meant to be. Train is where this series will end up. The final map to a best-of-3 series to see who will be the top dog of the Pro League. Join us after the break for the finale.
And I appreciate every single individual one of you. Now we're going to see what can be coupled together here from the side of Astralis on a retake of the outside site bomb being planted. NaVi's trying to set up for a little bit of a defense of this. However, it's Magisk and company, they're going to get in here real fast. They've already taken the site back. However, 4 members alive here. Perfecto is going to work every bit of magic he can to stop that. Gets himself 2. Can he go for 3? It's going to be Zipex caught out in the open. Tagged by Electronic. Ultimately taken out of the round. Just Device. He backs off towards CT spawn. Not much that he can hope for at this point in the round. Perhaps a couple more frags. That bomb is too far gone. We're going to see this first round of Train go for NaVi with 4 alive.
Simple no op for him yet, but if they win this round, they can get one of the free AWPs gifted over. NaVi running bonus with a faster approach with the SMGs. dupreeh waiting, but he looks away. Oh, Electronic almost misses a spray, gets away with a kill in the end, climbing up above the ladder. Magic's getting one off the AWP, and he's got a nice line of sight through the smoke, but Boomich will fire one right back, not even being able to see his opponent as he takes the AWP down and even catches the timing as Device looks around. Boomich is trying to win this round on his own, but he's down on 4.
Now turns back around, and timing is everything here. Xyp9x, is he going to be ready? Electronic just goes back to check the main position. Pop dog. Xyp9x going to realize this, starts to try and get ahead of the curve. It's a race against the clock. Now Boomich does manage to get into the site, but there's no time for the board plant. He needed the kill, and he gets it. NaVi, they go 4-0 up. A sick clutch from Boomich to keep himself flawless on the scoreboard. Yeah, you know, it would make sense, right? With Magisk being over here towards Ivy and back green, he can look to do a lot with this AWP. But another man who can do a lot with the AWP is Simple.
It's like he's done this before.
Yeah, it's almost like this isn't his first time in the server. And he's showing that in a brilliant way. However, that's a bit of a blunder. Luckily enough, Device misses that second shot, but that was the bomb dropped. In amongst all of this, Simple's got out alone into the B site. The rest of the team have fallen back, and Simple's keeping the attention here in a very big way. dupreeh, meanwhile, has taken Pop Dog, this position that Simple was able to open up in this round. And now dupreeh's got to try and hold the fort. They double drop. Simple back up the ladder, gets himself out of danger. That was incredible.
Timing could catch Simple off guard. He does have the AWP out. He's ready for it. Glaive getting taken down. 20 seconds. Big frag from dupreeh. Third of the round. All impactful from him as Simple gets mollied. He might have to force the save in this round. They are going to go fast out yard for a change though. Double Ivy setup. Maybe Magisk can come to life.
Oh, and in that molly, Glaive will deliver them from Ivy. 2 kills go his way, and a man advantage taken for Astralis. Flamey, who was deep in the site earlier on, but trapped by those Molotovs in this very, very forward position. But Device hits that flick. And now Electronic and Simple are left in the 2-on-4. Simple will deal with Xyp9x. And now the flash, does allow for the peak to come in. They're both on the ladders. They're ladder buddies. They're on the other side of the train from one another. And it's Electronic to get another kill. Oh, they hear it hit. They hear the molly. And oh dear, Glaive, what does he do? Into the arms of Simple. This was a 2-on-4. Now only Magisk left. The dynamic duo of Simple and Electronic has done so much. And Magisk is the only man left to try and disrupt it, closing the distance here around the bomb train. Spots Electronic, misses the shot, and now they know Simple locks it in. And all 5 come from the 2 men over on NaVi that we've been looking to in this matchup. My word. That's where we see them make this resurgence. And I think, you know, if they get it soon, they can still recover this CT side. But you've got to break the curse. And this could be that round. Glaive and Xyp9x with 2 quick kills.
They trade effectively. A man up in this round. The timing, Perfecto walks through a smoke and he catches Device throwing utility on. Perfecto is unknown though by Astralis. At 20 seconds, he needs that frag, he gets it, but Xyp9x has already pushed on in. Simple sticking the bomb plant, and Perfecto just needs to stay alive. He can't, not for much longer. Simple now left in the clutch. The 1-on-2. AWP, dupreeh already low, trying to fight, trying to face double. Simple doesn't spot the man below, but he knows where both of them are. This shot down to 20. One more opportunity for Simple, and he can't balls it up. Xyp9x with a big kill, and Astralis find their 2nd round. Yeah, sometimes it's hard.
Sometimes 2 and 2 doesn't make 5. So.
I'd say all the time it does make 5, Trace, but Simple, he's looking for all 5 in this round.
Are they going to get 1 though? Magisk's AWP has looked good. dupreeh on this wraparound, completely undetected. Electronic is in this same smoke as dupreeh. Oh, it gets messy. And Electronic comes out on top. A 3rd man rotates around. Everyone from Astralis is here at the A bomb site to try and help out. B is completely empty, but NaVi look committed. Oh dear, Device gets spammed down through the smoke. Magisk, the only man left standing, does manage to mop up Perfecto. This AWP has looked deadly in his hands, but a 1v2 versus Electronic and Boomich, not going to happen. A 9th round on the board for NaVi.
Opponent damage. So the Molotov is good, and the shot is even better. Device deleted. And yeah, I don't blame him for having a rough game. What the hell are you going to do against that? Electronic has come into his own in train.
He does have to be cognizant, he does have to be aware of potentially players coming down Pop Dog, but with that kill from Glaive onto Electronic, that kind of signifies that, hey, we might want to split outside, and that's going to be the case. Dupree up close, they're going to run right into him yet again, and they're going to run right by him as well. This could turn out to be really nasty stuff here. Perfecto, too aware, 200 IQ.
That's a sick play, and the time is out for NaVi.
Oh, but yeah, but 10 seconds, there's still a chance. Oh dear, the Molotov's burned out. Simple, this was meant to be a NaVi round, but now that bomb has to get planted, and oh, Boomich! I think he's just got it. He's just got the time, and the bomb now down. Glaive trying to make the return happen. Boomich running for the hills, trying to play with this bomb, and Glaive goes down. Boomich locks in a 10th. NaVi 10-5 at the end of the first half. They have a dominant lead. Astralis are gonna have to grind their way back into this game if they want to win this series.
Fast A play. Right out the Pop Dog, they got the sight smoke as well. It's slightly fallen into the floor, but Simple is going to drop off the train as he spots his tees out in the yard. Dinked early is not the start that NaVi needed, especially with that kill coming through. Perfecto removed. Zipnix spamming away. Doesn't realize Simple is close by in the sandwich, and he has to be very careful of that. NaVi taking their time on this retake. Boomich has a kit, double drop again, but it's actually on burst for Magisk, and that was not what he wanted as he is taken down. Simple finished off by Zipnix. Dupree with a double, and that might just be the pistol locked in for Astralis. The comeback begins as they take the T start to the second half, 6-10.
Boomich over here with the D, gonna try and set himself up in Pop, and he does get Molotov down. But not out of the Pop Dog in its entirety.
Oh, wow.
That's a bit of a messy one, but it is, I was going to say recovered, but no. Perfecto's flanked up a B, securing the top of Pop, giving Boomich a means to get back to safety. Flamey denies the bomb plant, and oh dear. Man advantage taken for NaVi. Dupree shut down as well. This scout has done it all for Flamey. Does get put in the ground by Device there. Catches him jumping up above the train, but he's still checking the Pop Dog. He knows now that one of these players is here, and he should realize that this is both, with the D making its presence known, but it doesn't matter.
Well, right now, Astralis, that was their one-way ticket into a comeback, into a recovery, and it might have just been expired. Device does get a dig, but it's gone, and Simple adding kills to his tally. Making it look easy while doing it as well. Pistols out, trying to finish off the Deegs, but doesn't want to throw away his life just yet, down to 30. And NaVi have a pretty solid 4-on-2 right now, even with the bomb.
And only a mad lad like Simple would continue to peak that, right?
And that's what mad lads get, Trace.
It's true. Shout out Reddit mad lads.
Ooh.
Perfecto toeing the line here. Holding it down to the inside side. Dupree on a really nice shot there with this deagle. However, Device falls in the meantime, and he's going to continue to tear him up with a deagle. 2 kills in the round, nets himself a scout, does have the bomb and nowhere to go with it. Electronic deep inside of this inner bomb site.
Device throwing up into it, and Simple on the other side. He'll decide to fall on back. Dupree does deal with one of these SMGs and follows up with a second. Electronic trying to get that trade.
He's getting flanked as well. Flamey has just missed the timing. He might get it. Device, what a shot. What a kill. Simple knows he's on the chopping block. He knows he's being flanked, but he's not turning. He's not budging. He's not moving. And Device will send him packing. A free AWP upgrade as well. Could this be Device now turning on?
To see it. Perfecto pushed up near to the ramp. Zipnix could get caught with a flash out, and indeed he does. Oh, there's the Zeus kill. Boomich got it up the ladder, gets Glaive, and that's a huge kill. The bomb now belongs to NaVi. Astralis, sure, they're in this 3-on-3. They're not really up against much on the other side. But this bomb and a forward position held by NaVi, this could all fall apart on the back of that Zeus kill. Thankfully, they get revenge. Device going to be the first man in. Does deal with not one, but both players. So Astralis take that 8th round. They get it back under control.
Glass, and Boomich waiting for the push. All the spray is good. He could even go up off the back of it. He'll choose to safely retreat to the A site, and Dupree has found an entry onto Electronic as he sits in the fading smoke. Simple's ready for it. Boomich still pushed up on E-Box, and luckily now still alive thanks to Simple watching his back. Time is ticking for Astralis, and so Magisk is deep in the yard as well, looking to kill the man on default. Grenade is fine, but nothing significant as NaVi have everyone here right now, apart from Perfecto. Only 2 players left up for Astralis. It's a crucial round. They're going to be broken if they lose it, and they can't afford to.
Yeah, Perfecta's even started to push the extremities of the B site, so either he's going to have a much easier time of cutting off these rotations or available to help out the A site if Astralis do just keep up with the plan. Ooh, Glaive has managed to sneak his way in. Boomich has somehow realized it and turns around, drops the bomb with that kill, and now Device alone in this clutch. This should be impossible. 30 seconds rather. Does spot one, but there's players all around, and Boomich responds to this one with a 4K of his own. NaVi up 14-8.
NaVi are giving them the room to maneuver.
Oh, Dupree dropped by Perfecto. And a lot of damage done onto Glaive amidst all this madness as well. Electronic getting up into heaven, needs to get this trade, and he will deliver. Keeps it in favor of NaVi, even smoking himself off. Just the most ratty play up in heaven. Simple, under the train, denies the bomb plant, and Glaive now alone. He's lost his teammates 5 HP to his name and 40 seconds on the clock. All the odds stacked against him right now. Does manage the kill onto Electronic, but Flamey, who's been quiet all of this half long, misses the shot, and now Glaive knows, tries to cross back, and that will be his demise. It's match and series point for NaVi. Oh, Simple, ready, and the opener found. Perform the old cardinal sin of locking this one down, and he's done that in high supply. Magisk and Dupree drop to their deaths down in the Pop Dog. It's Glaive removed next down in Ivy. Device, the only man left standing, and he joins the rest of his team in the ground. NaVi, they take this series 2-1. It's a long old series after they fall back on Inferno in a dominant fashion. It was 16-5 to Astralis, but NaVi, they long it out, and they beat them in the long haul.